Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, we are going through, I will give you a lot of insight relating to the next big upcoming event in our cosmos, which is the solar eclipse. The solar eclipse will be on 8th of April 2024, and it's one event for all 2024. Together with another event that will happen the 20th of April, but I will dedicate another video to that. So the main two themes for this solar eclipse represent a new sense of self-awareness and also an ongoing healing process. What does it mean that? So in our cosmos, we have starting from 8th of April, we will have Chiron, the Sun, and the Moon conjunct at 19 degrees in Aries. What does it mean specifically for your healing process? So first of all, Chiron, that is being represented in astrology by the symbol of K, is the key of your next phase of your healing journey. Meaning that Chiron is in Aries. So in Aries, it was in Aries already since July 2023. So this kind of internal process, it started already last year. You will have a new sense of what you need to move forward in order to heal a specific part of yourself. Especially because with Chiron conjunct the solar eclipse. And what it is a solar eclipse? A solar eclipse is mainly a new moon. And in astrology, we say that a new moon is actually the darkest time in the cosmos, because it's a new moon, it's not full moon. And when we have a new moon, it means that something has been hidden. And finally, with the solar eclipse, you will finally understand what has been hidden, so that you can move forward to the next step of your healing journey. As I was saying, that Chiron is in Aries. So Chiron in astrology has been represented, and in mythology has been represented by the wounded healer. So the more you dig into your wounds, the more you dig into your pain body, into your emotional body, in your inner child trauma, the more you will become your own healer, and later on you will be able to heal other people, because you went through, you did a deep work on yourself. Saying that, on a collective level, because we have in the cosmos with Chiron in Aries represent the I am. So on a collective level, all 2024, the majority of us will need to do a deep work healing on our I am, on our sense of individuality, on our sense of inner sovereignty. So this is why the main themes for all 2024, but especially for the 8th of April, will be a new sense of awareness of our identity, of our inner sovereignty, but as well an ongoing healing process that has started also last year. And because it's in Aries, let's say you might sometimes feel so much overwhelmed that you need to go alone during this process to try to understand any trigger that you're receiving. But at the same time, it might be so much overwhelming that you might need support. So overall, the period of April, as I already said, because we have Mercury retrograde in Aries as well, will be really important to ask for support, for therapeutic support, to go through our healing journey. Saying that, because it's a solar eclipse, we have also, for every solar eclipse is important, because we have a new moon, it's important to set new intention. It's important also, you will see that as you set new intention, you will have new realization and new insight how to move forward into your healing journey. especially because it's really potent solar eclipse. It will last 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes more or less, and it will be visible mainly in Texas. While the lunar eclipse that we had in March, the 21st of March, the lunar eclipse was affecting mainly women. Why? Because the moon is related to the archetype of the mother, so to the archetype of women. So what I observe in the last weeks is that a lot of women did a lot of cut in their lives, break a lot of patterns, and set a lot of endings in their lives in order to have new beginnings. And because the 8th of April, we will have the solar eclipse, as I explained in the previous video, an eclipse is represent always a big ending, a new beginning. The 8th of April we will see a lot of themes related to men, because the solar eclipse will touch the sun. The sun represents the archetype of the father and represent the archetype of the man. So it might be interesting to observe what is going to happen also on a collective level, if we will have some big public figures that will leave some specific position, or yes, something is going to happen. So we just need to observe. An important point also is that the 8th of April 2005, we had the same solar eclipse. So this solar eclipse will really benefit if it's conjuncting your sun, your medioceli, and your ascendant. But I don't want to go really into details. If you want to have, if you have any question, just write me in the comment, and I will be able to support you. But the easiest way to understand how this solar eclipse will impact your life is just ask this simple question. What happened the 8th of April 2005? Which era of your life, personal life or business life, was impacted? Well, the same pattern will be repeated during this solar eclipse. So pay attention what happened in the past in order to understand what is going to happen, how it will be affected the future. Saying that, we have a lot of planets in Aries, so you need to pay attention to the following. The main themes for Aries has been represented, as we said, by independence, self-sufficiency. It's a risk taker, so it will be really important during all the month of April to break any kind of old pattern that are holding you back. But at the same time, so it's a moving forward energy. But at the same time, so Aries is like pushing us forward, but at the same time, you have Mercury retrograde, as I explained in the previous video, that is saying stop. First, you need to heal your wounds in order to after move forward. So you have these two strong energies that are working together, and they are inviting us first to heal our wounds in order then to proceed in our inner sovereignty on a collective level as well, and proceed with what it is our mission in this planet. Another important themes for Mercury is actually living in the present, because Aries is an impulsive energy that is helping us more to live in the present moment. So it's really important during this period to try to live in the presence, to do a lot of inner reflection, to do a lot of healing during this period. I trust this information was really useful for you. Please, we are reaching like 500 subscribers. So if you like this video, that it's really helpful for you to navigate your life and business, don't hesitate to share to all your friends and to subscribe. And see you to the next episode, where it will be really, really important, because I will be discussing the second major event that is going to occur the 20th of April, and it's going to impact everyone. Last but not least, let's say that this energy from the solar eclipse represent a big jump. And we don't need to focus only to the 8th of April, because what will happen the 8th of April, it's going to impact your life for the next 6 months. So you need really to pay attention what will happen the 8th of April, and then your life will change completely. It's also a period where we have at the same time a lot of solar flares. So let's say slow down, take your time, because it might be really painful to go through all our bounce and going through our healing process. So take it slow, and let's say there might be some issue. You might experience some issue on a physical level, on an emotional level, especially because as I said before, Chiron represents the I am. So on our energetics body, it represents the solar plexus. So this year, also according to the Chinese medicine, this year it's the year where many people might have some issue related to the gallbladder, and at the same time to the solar plexus, so to the overall digestive system. So pay attention to what you are eating, to what you are drinking, and you should start to cut any processed food to allow the ongoing healing process to be smooth. Saying that, thank you for the attention and see you to the next episode. Ciao!